Hey there, so today we have another review, and this is a beer from Oskar Blues. This is 1E IPA, as in 1E 100 calories. So how do you get 100 calories in a beer? Well, especially in a craft beer, well, you make it tiny. They advertise this 4% on the can. I believe there's a 0.5 alcohol tolerance. It's really 3.5%. So 3.5%, 100 calories, tiny beer, just like the Bell's lighthearted ale, which is 3.7%, 100 calories. And this is their take on also like a hazy-ish kind of beer. So beautiful can on there. Hazy-ish. I mean, it's pouring out pretty clear, almost like white grape juice. But then in the glass, it actually has a kind of like golden color to it, medium gold color, with this kind of like, you can sort of see through it, so it's like a light, medium minus to medium haze on there. Wonderful eggshell white head. Let's get the aroma on this one. Oh yeah. So this has a little bit of floral elements, a lot of like orange oils. I got a little bit of that kind of light white bread and a little bit of even like Wonder Bread crusted. I mean, I guess the whole thing sort of has a bland kind of aroma to it. I get crackers, a little bit of like crackery sweetness to it. Almost a little bit of a pizza dough, lightly toasted pizza dough, pizza crust kind of thing. Slight, not really toasty, but cooked, but pale. Fruits jump out a little bit more. I get maybe more than just the citrus oils. It has a little bit of like pineapple-y thing. Lemon, cheers. Yeah. So this has that thing that the Stone Never Ending Haze did, which was, I think, 4.5%, and also what the Lighthearted. It's like sort of like it's a small beer. It's a very, very small beer. Yeah, it has just a little bit of this kind of like, where's the rest of the malt and the sweetness at, kind of thing. But it's 3.5%, so like you're going to get that kind of experience. It's sort of a trick for you if you're looking for the ABV of these tiny beers. It's like giveaway. This is a really small beer, but it's still beer for flavored beer. There's like nice kind of crackery malt on this one. You get that kind of just like grainy Pilsner thing driving around in here. They say there should be a little bit of biscuity coming in. Maybe it's like really pale biscuit, if anything, because I really don't get much, if any, kind of like much sweetness on this one. Maybe a good amount of like wheat or oats to sort of bump up the mouthfeel on this one. And then the flavors follow. It's like generally lemony, a little bit citrusy, a little bit pineapple-y. It doesn't have the mouthfeel of the Never Ending Haze. So it sort of sits in between that kind of like lighthearted ale from Bell's and somewhere in between the Stone Never Ending Haze. It has hazy elements to it, but it's not as bold and creamy as that one. And then it's still light and a little bit classic, because I get hints of maybe this kind of like piney, classic American hop thing that sort of lingers around. A little bit of green, not like bad New England kind of like vegetal green hop matter, but sort of like piney and foresty kind of green hop matter, along with those tropical hops. This is a very good one. Again, if you're looking for small beers, 3.5%, 100 calories, this crushes. I think it is, again, somewhere in between the Stone and the Bell's one. I recommend it. I think it's actually fantastic. As for rating, carries a nice amount of heft. As I drink it more, I get really rich amounts of just like pure grapefruit driving on this one. This one for me gets it's a chugger, 3.5%. It does a great job. I really like where it's at. It just has, again, nice tropical notes, nice citrus notes, that grapefruit rides in, that green kind of foresty classic American hop character. There's a little bit of malt in there. It's not overly sweet. It's not overly watery, but there is that kind of trick where you can tell, all right, this is a really, really tiny beer. So let's not, say anything more than what it is. It is 3.5%. Very good. This one for me gets this one to me has much more of a time and place to me. Like, I would definitely think about drinking this way more than the Bell's one. 92? For 3.5%, it's really good. $92. 1E IPA from Oskar Blues. Another impressive beer from Oskar Blues. Check it out. Until next time, guys. Cheers. Later.